Warning: the video in question that we are about to dive into is completely based off of my opinion on this subject. I apologize in advance for any feelings that I might happen to offend, and in no way am I trying to get you, the viewer, to believe everything I say is 100% fact. With that said, I hope you enjoy the video, and don't forget to comment below. Good evening, viewers. Today I'd like to share something I came across on YouTube during my kids' winter break. Usually when I get up on the weekends, I turn on the TV in my living room and play videos on YouTube for background noise while I cook and clean the house. I usually do this as a form of inspiration and creativity for future videos when a YouTuber I've been subscribed to since the start of this year, who goes by Press A, video came on. In all honesty, I saw the video was 48 minutes long and that it was going over how another YouTuber stole his video script. Thinking this video wasn't going to be useful on upping my content creating skills, I was about to skip to the next video, but I figured, since I'm cooking and cleaning, I told myself, why not? The video went over a Spanish YouTuber who goes by Tempestad Gamer. Apparently, this guy preys on small YouTube channels and steal their videos and re-upload them as their own original work. I'll leave a link to Press A's video on this as he goes over in depth how the Tempestad Gamer stole from not only him but several other YouTubers. This isn't the first time Tempestad Gamer has been in the hot seat in his so-called attempt to owning up to his plagiarism ways. When viewers came to his channel to call out his plagiarism, he denied the accusations and went as far as to claiming any quotes and lines clearly created by Press A as his own original work. At the time of this video's creation, I'm unable to show you those comments because at this point in time, those videos were removed from his channel. I can tell you though, it got so bad he started laughing at people, calling him out on what he was doing, taunting them and continuing to claim the ideas of the videos he stole was his original work. Remember everybody, he gives a so-called apology, but these actions beforehand would say otherwise if you ask me. During Press A's investigations, we learned that Tempestad Gamer also stole from other YouTubers. Offbeat Drill and Smithic are two YouTubers Press A brought to our attention. Smithic has dealt with Tempestad Gamer in the past, and it got as far to the point Smithic had to hit him with a copyright strike. This didn't stop Tempestad Gamer though, because all he did was change a few things and he re-uploaded the video. Tempestad Gamer again eventually apologized, but clearly those actions continue to paint the picture he's not really sorry. Now that I gave a quick small recap, let's get to the meat of why we're here. Tempestad Gamer's apology. It's all in Spanish, but you can use the Google translator. I'll leave a link to the so-called apology if he hasn't already removed the post at the time of this video. I encourage you to go and give it a read. It's quite amusing. I would like to go over a few things he mentions in his apology. For starters, the opening line to his apology, "Well then, I have been called out. It is something that I never expected to happen." Again, viewers, remember, Tempestad Gamer has been in the hot seat in the past from stealing from other content creators. From the taunting to the laughing and denying, it's crazy to believe he is surprised he's been called out. It gets better. He says he did not want to take credit from Press A and other YouTubers, but his past practice would definitely say otherwise. He then goes on to say he's not out to make himself the victim and just wants us to see his point of view. Right. The next line. Boy, oh boy, the alarms, man. These are his words. Since I started this channel, because it wasn't my first, I have to ask the question, what happened to this channel? We'll get to some of those theories in just a second. Let's continue. Although, at the level of narration and format, it has many similar things. If not, they are the same copies of the original video. The challenge itself cost me time, effort, and a calm mind to continue forward. What? Let's dissect this. First off, Tempestad Gamer, you stole transcripts, but you were unable to steal 100% of the lines because of the language barrier, as Press A pointed out right here. I doubt the challenge cost you any real time, because when you go the copy and paste route, what serious time is it really costing you? As far as your calm mind, you know the jig is up and all eyes will be on you moving forward. Now, you won't be able to continue copying YouTubers as easily as you've been getting away with it. This here though, people, this next line alone is the most hilarious part of the apology. Temperstab Gamer deleted several videos off his channel, but he left Press A's video up. His reasoning was that the video was supposed to serve as a reminder of what he did so that he can improve his skills as a content creator. Real quick, viewers, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when you delete videos off of YouTube, not only do those videos get erased, but so does the watch hours, and that can hurt a channel's revenue. I believe Temperstab Gamer was attempting to continue receiving revenue from the video, because he had no choice but to delete all the other videos his watch hours were hurting. The final line he goes on to say he feels guilty that all the backlash fell on to other content creators, including his friends. To me, it just seems like he was attempting to gather allies using sympathy with that line. He believes this should be enough to calm things down and avoid an unnecessary fight. What? Press A will go on to finally send the copyright strike. At this point, that video is no more. Unless he re-uploads it and try to change a few things again, which obviously will prove he's really not sorry. But I don't think he's gonna take that chance. Or will he? We'll see that in time, I suppose. After that, Temperstab Gamer was invited to a podcast by another YouTuber to ask questions about everything that occurred this past week. Honestly, I didn't watch the whole video, but from the little clips I scanned through, showed Temperstab Gamer really hasn't learned his lesson. I'll leave a link to the podcast for those that would like to continue to follow the story. But the one thing I found interesting was the question that was asked of Temperstab Gamer. The podcaster asked him, why doesn't he do live streams and would he do other games outside of Zelda? Temperstab Gamer's response was basically that he doesn't live stream because it takes time for him to actually sit and play the game for several hours. This I actually agree with. The gaming for several hours thing is one of the reasons why I don't live stream as much nowadays. My OG followers will remember back when I first started this channel, I used to live stream Smash Bros religiously, among other games. Back then, I had way more free time than I have nowadays. Between my son starting school in the fall and another one in the oven, and not to mention I'm a married man now, and all the responsibilities that come with being a family guy, no pun intended, I just don't have time no more. I can't believe this is the case with Temperstab Gamer, because his other reasoning was he doesn't have a script. Oh man. His reason is he doesn't have a script. I've done live streams like Breath of the Wild and Metroid Dread without a script personally. I don't think the mass majority of streamers don't have scripts when they're doing their live streams. So the whole lack of a script is sort of lost to me personally. Not saying it's fact, it's just I've live streamed in the past. Anyway, Press A pointed out in his video that Temperstab Gamer cheats. Though I would have to agree with Press A, this isn't really that big of a deal. The problem is Temperstab Gamer's videos try to give the illusion that he's pulling the tricks off on his own, but in actuality, he's stealing footage from other YouTubers. Press A goes into greater detail, but as far as live streaming, he obviously can't pull this off without being exposed. Probably from his point of view, why waste time making a boring live stream that nobody is going to watch when I can just steal scripts and footage from other YouTubers with minimum effort? Easy money. It's disgusting, it's diabolical, but just think about it. If Temperstab Gamer wasn't exposed by Press A, he undoubtedly would have continued his practice of stealing other YouTubers' work while keeping his so-called peace of mind. What about the peace of mind of other YouTubers? Someone like me could have fallen victim to his ways. I uploaded a Zelda video a couple of weeks back. Me being a small-time YouTuber would have made me a prime target for him to steal my script, copy my footage, or steal it entirely and pass it off as his own. The thing that really grinds my gears about this situation is the fact that there's people in Temperstab's apology comments actually defending him, out here saying Press A was wrong, or even crazier, accusing Press A for stealing from Temperstab. Like, what? Also, I want to add that I left a message with several other YouTubers over on his post about the issue, and I got a notification of him hearting my comments. He apparently hearted every comment, negative or positive, that was left on the post. I can't even begin to understand his logic for doing so, but hey, maybe it's his way of saying he sees our comments. I don't know. What I do believe though is Temperstat has a proven track record of stealing content. Though I do applaud him for removing all the stolen content on his channel, the motive was definitely not a pure one. As I mentioned before, he removed them most likely out of fear that copyright strikes were coming his way. At the time of this video, Temperstat has 22.5k subscribers. I highly doubt he's going to steal any more content anytime soon. Correct me again if I'm wrong, but receiving a copyright strike stays with you for 90 days, and if you get a second one before the first one expires, it resets for the second one. I doubt he would risk losing his channel and his subscribers after all his hard work. Considering Press A's 73.6k subscribers, Temperstat probably figures he's being watched and doesn't want to take the risk, well, at least until the heat dies down. I personally feel no sympathy for what's coming Temperstat Gamers' way. He made the choice to steal from Offbeat Drill. He chose to steal from Smithic, and he made the choice to steal from Press A. In the case of Offbeat Drill and Smithic, to a degree, he got away with it and would have undoubtedly continued if it wasn't for Press A. But you know what they say, 3 strikes and you're out. And he struck out with Press A. Salute, brother. I'm happy you didn't let him get away with it. Alright, and with that, this is the part of the video where I ask if you liked the video, please leave a like. There's more content thieves out there, and I'm hoping this video can help bring awareness to them. If I missed anything or got something wrong, please leave a comment below. I'd love to continue the discussion. With that, I take my leave. Stay awesome.